Long ago, in a land of red soil, dusty roads, and long journeys, there lived a young man named Joel and his fiancée, Princess. They loved each other deeply. Their love was honest, patient, and full of hope. They did not live together. Princess lived in another town, about 2 hours away from Joel. Even with the distance, they spoke often, planned their future, and dreamed of the day they would build a home together. One important step stood before them. They wanted to travel to Alade town, where Joel's parents lived. There, they hoped to receive prayers, advice, and blessings from the family before moving forward with their plans. But there is a saying, love is good, but wisdom is better. Joel planned the journey carefully. The road to Alade town was long and rough. It usually took about 5 hours. So they agreed to leave on a Friday afternoon by 12 noon. Traveling during the day was safer. The sun would still be out, and there would be people on the road. Princess spoke to her workplace early and asked for permission to leave. At first, everything seemed fine. She was happy and excited. Joel was also confident that everything would go as planned. But life does not always follow our plans. Just when Princess was getting ready to leave work, a sudden message came from the office headquarters. An external supervisor was coming. The instruction was clear: all staff must stay. No one should leave. Princess became worried. She kept checking the time. Minutes passed. Then hours. The sun slowly moved across the sky. By the time she was finally allowed to leave work, evening had already arrived. She quickly called Joel and said, "My love, it is late now. The journey is long. Let us go tomorrow." Joel paused, then replied firmly, "No. We are going today." Princess felt fear in her heart. The road was dangerous at night. But she loved Joel and trusted him. Against her better judgment, she agreed. Princess traveled for 2 hours to meet Joel. When she finally arrived, the sky was dark. It was almost 8 p.m. The streets were quieter. Shops were closing. Night had already taken control of the day. They greeted each other warmly, but Princess did not feel at peace. Something about the night made her uncomfortable. They went straight to the motor park. As they arrived, rain began to fall heavily. The rain soaked the ground and made the place cold and uncomfortable. Princess felt afraid and restless. She wished they could turn back. But Joel remained determined. When Princess said she was hungry, Joel did not hesitate. He walked into the rain, bought food, and returned wet. His love was real. But his decision was not wise. By 9 p.m., the bus finally left the park. The bus moved slowly through the dark road. Some passengers stopped quietly. Some prayed silently. About 1 hour later, close to Ife town, danger appeared. Armed robbers had blocked the road. They were stopping vehicles and collecting phones, money, and bags. Fear filled the bus. Some passengers held their breath. But the driver was experienced. He noticed the danger early. He drove very fast. One robber ran toward the bus and tried to stop it. But the bus was faster. They escaped. Some passengers cried. Others thanked God. Princess turned to Joel and said quietly, "I told you we should have waited till tomorrow." Joel said nothing. Inside his heart, he knew she was right. The journey continued, but the night was not done with them. Around 1 a.m., the driver turned into another town to drop goods for his customer. This caused more delay. Time passed slowly. The night felt longer. Princess was tired. Joel was worried. Both of them wished they had waited. By 3 a.m., the bus stopped at a lonely roundabout. "This is your stop," the driver said. They got down. Alade town was still 45 minutes away. There were no bikes, no cars, no people. Only darkness, silence, and cold air. Joel called his mother. She cried on the phone and said, "Why would you travel at night? Who will come to pick you now?" Princess was shaking from cold and fear. Joel felt ashamed and full of regret. They searched for a hotel or any place to sleep. They found none. Suddenly, a man appeared from the darkness. They asked him to show them a church or somewhere they could rest. The man pointed in a direction and asked for money. They gave him the money and followed the direction. But when they got there was nothing. Only darkness. Then they noticed something strange. The man was not dressed properly. His behavior was not normal. He was a madman. Fear entered their hearts. But far away, Joel's mother could not sleep. Her heart was restless. She woke a neighbor. She made phone calls. She searched for help. Finally, she found someone willing to come, at a cost. She called Joel again and said, "Do not be afraid. Help is coming." Soon, a tricycle arrived. They were taken home safely. When they arrived, Joel's mother warned them, "Never travel at night again." She prayed and thanked God for protection. Later, Joel's father came out of the room. His wife said, "You were sleeping while your children were in danger." He smiled and replied, "I was praying for them in my sleep." Everyone laughed, but the lesson stayed in their hearts. Moral of the story: love should always walk with wisdom. Do not rush important journeys. Traveling at night is dangerous. A praying mother's love can cross any distance.